Well, since we're here, I might as well start. Ugh. The illness, it still consumes me. On the plus side, I have reached the point in my illness journey that so happens with every respiratory infection, where I have radio DJ voice, so that's pretty good. I can now serenade you, my dulcet tones, even slightly more dulcet than usual. How you feeling? I feel better, but I sound worse, I think. Well, that's open to interpretation. I sound like I'm sick, but, depending on your point of view, could be pretty cool. It was rough, though. I woke up in the middle of the night, couldn't even breathe. But the illness was moving all over the place. It was, like, not happy in my lungs, apparently. At, like, well, when did I sleep? Like, I was asleep at, like, 7 in the morning, probably. So, yeah, that was fun. But I can breathe now, so it didn't get me. I lived. Bitch. Isn't that what the meme is? Let me open stuff. Oh, no, let's not open that stuff. This is the thing I want to open. What do I need to, what was I doing? Was it this page? It was this page. Alright, let's bring up the thing. My guy's not even here. What the hell am I even doing? If I could follow you with my bot, I was very confused. But appreciated. Appreciated nonetheless. There I am. Alright. I'm just gonna follow with his too. I'm sure I do appreciate the inflation of the numbers later when he wakes up, yeah. Okay, so I guess we just start on the line art. I've been a line art boy. Not to be confused with an island boy, because those guys... Oh, shit. I gotta freaking... I gotta open up my pen window. Hold on. Actually, you know what I want to do? I'm gonna do some YouTube upkeep. Because I checked my fucking channel, and the last update is from October 20th. So, like... I got like 8 videos I gotta put up. I'm gonna put up like 5 or something. I simply must get back. I think I lost a couple VODs because of how bad I've been with it recently. So the archives are now forever incomplete. I'm pretty sure I missed a VOD before every now and then, but like now it's whoosh. It's getting irresponsible. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do that. The 18th, not even the 20th. The 18th. Oh boy. Alright, let's fix that. Let's do the bare minimum of upkeep. What's my most recent upload? I need the 21st. Okay. I'm a good content creator, guys. Whoops, I think it needs to be a JPEG, actually. Yeah, and yeah. Alright, get in there. I'm so bad at YouTube. I keep forgetting these. That's my title. October 21. 2023. Use my thumbnail. Goes into the VOD archive, not for children, F them kids, and all that. I have uploaded in forever. I'm so bad. I thought I was really like about to catch up, and I had like 2 uploads, and now it's just a freaking spiral. It's a snowball effect. You really don't want to do it. Alright, that one's public. That's the 21st, and now I got the 23rd. Export my dog is barking. Please don't do that. I know it's like your nature or whatever, but like, stop? BOD Ketchup Day. Is ketchup one word? Is it like hyphened? I'm gonna look this up. Ketchup is correct as 2 words. Okay. Thank you. Bing? Ew, why is Bing open? What the heck? Ketchup, ketchup. Apparently 2 words. So hyphenated could count, but like, you know. $20.23. The winds today is nuts. 40-mile-per-hour winds. I don't think we got that over here. That sounds pretty crazy. If I stood in that kind of wind, I think I would blow away. I'd show up on an airplane wing. Ideally not getting caught in the turbines. Flavors of cheese curds did you get? I got all the ones that was available. Which I think was all the ones that you wanted me to get. Hold on, can I even find the website? I bookmarked it somewhere. And why do I have the hand thing? Get that out of here, that video's creepy. Flint, Michigan article, that's not it. This is gonna take me a bit to find. I have so many tabs open, oh my god. Hold on, I'm looking. It's gotta be over here, right? Oh god, I'm opening Twitch windows in my browser. Now I have to wait for those to load so I can pause it. My internet's real messed up today, so if something happens and I like goes down, then you know it's probably that. Where the hell is this website? I'll find it. Did I close it? I better not have closed the window. I think I did. Alright, well that's stupid. Don't send a search party guy? Yeah, don't do that. I think I did close the window. Should be in my search history though, right? Ugh. One moment. I'm dying. Why is my internet so bad recently? What is happening? Alright, fine. We'll just go back to uploading the YouTube VOD. Public, save that for that. An email receipt, should be able to check that way. Yeah, let me do that. In a bit. Oh wait, I think I found it. I just wanted to see what they had on the website, so that I didn't have to do it. I mean, I just got their variety pack, so I was just trying to remember what they had in there. They got the bourbon bacon, they got the sour cream and onion, they got the Cajun ones, and the dill and garlic. That's the ones I got. Yeah, I got the variety one. And I think, did I get the regular white cheddar? I'll check that in a bit. I think I did. I think I got some plain ones, or white cheddar, if you consider white cheddar plain, which I do. That's not fancy. Alright, October 25th. Back to this thing. We're gonna hear your opinions. I think they're gonna be good. That's my personal, because I like cheese, and I like flavorings. So you put those together, it's probably gonna be pretty good. I wish they stocked up more often, though. Hey, look, I've reached the VOD where, I'm working on stuff, my thumbnails, in the preview of the other stream that I'm uploading. Always happens once in a while. White cheddar can be plain. The orange curds are considered the plain ones here. I don't think they had them when I bought them. I suppose I could find some other ones. October 25, 2023. Upload the thumbnail. Put it in the archive. Set it to public. No worries, yeah. I just would have liked to have them. This is gonna be comprehensive. Not really. But as comprehensive as I could have made it. Gotta grab something in a different room. We'll bring my headset. Alright, so I can say whatever I want. You can still hear it. Now that the freedom has presented itself, I don't feel like saying anything. Isn't that ironic? I hate that. Stupid. Now I'm paralyzed for choice. This is the problem with America these days. You walk down the cereal aisle, you got a million different options. We need like 2 options. We need plain cereal, and then plain cereal with marshmallows, and that's it. Like Lucky Charms, and then Lucky Charms, like Dust Bowl style. Actually, every bowl of Lucky Charms is a Dust Bowl at some point. You see how much of that stuff dissolves in milk? It's crazy. I don't know what they're doing in the Lucky Charms factory, but they're definitely not making it so their cereal does not dissolve in milk. Happens so fast, you gotta eat that instantly. It's not as bad as Frosted Flakes, though. When Frosted Flakes touch milk, they are instantly akin to a lily pad in the milk. In terms of texture and flavor, that's right. I'm going after Frosted Flakes right now. They taste whatever, and that's my opinion. October 20, what am I on right now? 26th? 23. For your playlist VOD. Boink, 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 boink. Alright. I have uploaded it again. What have I uploaded? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. I can upload one more. Actually, I'll just upload all the October ones because I got 2 left, and then it'll start into the November stuff. So yeah, let's do that. That'll bring me up to like 6 uploads, which is rough if anybody actually tries to watch these as they come out, which I doubt is most people. File, save as. Also, some of the more recent VODs have been very focused stream silent mode, so I don't know how entertaining those would be to throw on in the back. I guess if you need like a radio station of video game music occasionally interrupted by a guy saying inane bullshit, and those are, I have the perfect vibes for you. And October 27th, VOD, public. And how many videos have I uploaded? I don't know how to check without changing the page. Alright, fine, we'll do it. My channel. Open a new tab. I've made 124 videos. I'm like my favorite content creators, except they've been doing this for like decades, and they have like 10,000 videos uploaded. Some of those people are crazy. Ugh. It was cute how at one point I thought I would actually start to look back on these VODs and maybe start editing a few things out so I can make shorter things. I don't really have many highlights though. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back. And also, it's just way too much work to even figure that out. At this point, I am not watching myself for hours. That is not. I would much prefer to spend those hours asleep these days. Ugh. Ow. My knee. '30th, 2023. I forgot I slept through Halloween, so I don't even have like a Halloween VOD. It's the November one where I started playing Slenderman. I'm gonna beat Hinterlands at some point. I don't know if it's today. I would much prefer that I was not sick. I don't know if I could handle Slenderman in my compromised state. He's just too, like, my reaction time is very much compromised at the moment, and my immune system and all of it. Alright, we have uploaded all of the October VODs, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 VODs coming in. So that's a thing I did. Hey, wait a minute. I thought I was upload. Wait, November 9th. Did November 9th already upload? That was fast as hell, dude. What the? That was crazy. I feel like in 17 minutes? That's nuts. Alright, now let's open the comic page. I'm done messing around. Spent 20 minutes. Let's freaking do this. Also, I think I have to, yeah, I can't play Slenderman today. I have to do some other errands that have popped up. I just want to open this other page because I was good at art and I'm trying to remember how to recapture that vibe. Like, everything on this page is solid. How did this happen? I don't understand. Your internet has priorities. It's not the same as you. I wish it would align itself with me, considering how long I struggled with bad internet. Alright, now we'll go back to this page and see if I can figure out what I want to change here. I think this is too high for a shoulder. Real pencil, just like my favorite pencils, the real ones. Maybe we just get rid of the whole thing. No, I like the indication of it. Pardon me being there. Alright, you get out of here. Save you. I'll put a bubble there. Alright, let's start from the top. First song was on at Stardew Valley, that's why I was confused. Yeah, I saw it in the descripciones when I was looking at it. I don't even know what we're doing now. This playlist seemed diverse. Where are we? 1949. Good year, that one. Probably not. Pampas Grass Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. I played that game for a while. I should go back to it. It was fun. It's a good game. It's like Farming Simulator, but also action games, so that people like me, with ape brain, are like, ooh, I can hit. I can use farm to hit. Farm make me strong, kill monster better. You know, it's basically what every farming simulator needed, was a means for me to translate my farming into monster killing. Directly. You had a good harvest. You can kill monsters so good now. A Spirit Seed, and that's what I plan on playing. I think I've heard of that one. Hold on, let me look at that. I have not heard of this one, I don't think. Have I not heard of it? I don't think I've seen this one. I get the vibe pretty much immediately, though. Today, anyway? Okay, today. Okay, here we go. Time to draw more hands. Why do I do this to myself? Why are hands so important to the human anatomy? They're so annoying. This is Legend of Zelda? Yeah, for sure. I know a Zelda track when I find them and hear them. Wee. Freaking Breath of the Wild tracks. At least this Breath of the Wild track has a melody in it, unlike most of them. Freaking just like scattered piano, occasional piano notes. Breath of the Wild soundtrack makes me so angry. You got some of the best composers in the world working at Nintendo. And the best you can hit me with for Breath of the Wild is ambience? Get out of here, dude. If I wanted to listen to ambient music, I would listen to a Pink Floyd album from their early days, okay? I don't need Zelda to do that for me. And I've said it before, and I'll bring it up a million times. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the E3 trailer from 2017 is like one of the best video game songs ever made, and it's not in any video game at all. It's just for the trailer. It makes me so upset. It's like the perfect Zelda song. It's so sick. I can't, but it's about as sick as I am right now, but like all the time, which is pretty sick. So it's like, what are we even doing here? I get mad when video game companies use all of their money to spend on the best composers, specifically for the trailer. It's like, I don't care about your trailer. Spend all your money on the game. Give me the best composers in there. It happened with Solstice too, which was a game I played. It's like it's an action game with a lady that looks a lot like Guts from Berserk, which is exactly why I bought it. It's like, oh, it's like Devil May Cry, but also Berserk. That's basically two of my favorite things. And then in the trailer, the music was like all this symphonic metal with the orchestra and the guitars going hard in there. I'm like, oh my god, this is like some Dream Theater stuff. It's crazy. This is awesome. And then when you play the game, it's like just the most lame dubstep for the entirety of this game's soundtrack. It's so bad. Even if it was good dubstep, that would have been an improvement, but it's like the most mediocre dubstep I've ever heard in my life. It reminds me of Street Fighter 6 music, where you're just waiting for anything to get interesting, and then no, it just loops back into like the same 3 or 4 notes, and then that'll just play for like 3 minutes. It's so boring. Music is one of the more powerful emotional elicitors in my experience, so to absolutely beef it, that's crazy. Stoop is giving up smoking? What the hell? I'm going to Google immediately.
Snoop giving up smoking.
Snoop Dogg, age 52, says he's quitting smoking. Alright, I'll see him tomorrow then. With a blunt in his mouth. Like immediate. Like, what do we do? What are we thinking he's gonna... No. Remember that time he said he had an epiphany and that he was gonna go for, or like, he was gonna go as Snoop Lion from now on? Yeah, what did that last? Like a week? Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. See you tomorrow, Snoop Dogg. I literally do not believe you whatsoever. Unless he comes out and says that he had like a lung diagnosis of some disease, I don't believe him. Like if he comes out and says, yeah, my doctor said I got emphysema, then I'm like, yeah, there you go. That makes sense. Oh wait, it says after it was once claimed the cannabis lover had 75 to 150 joints rolled for him every hour. Only thing I can think of is he's coming out with an edibles line. That would be something. After much consideration and conversation with my family, I decided to give up smoke. Please respect my privacy at this time. Well, that makes it sound like it might actually be a medical thing. Dang, this might be real. Nobody says, please respect my privacy. Unless it's like something legitimate happening. I'm trying to scroll through these articles, but every journalism site in the world is the worst. Oh god, Daily Mail, would you just freaking stop? Stop, just let me use my ad blocker. I do not want to support you. He smokes blunts, so it's wrapped with tobacco, so it might be that. Oh, interesting. Fans ask if Snoop Dogg is okay after rap icon announces he's giving up smoke after talk with family. And of course he did not respond, because of course not. One fan commented, "Today is an April Fool's Day, Snoop." So, thank you. The Sun, everything sucks. Journalism is dead. Literally, this article is just a bunch of quote tweets. This is the worst. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it. Okay, now I have to draw an ellipsis. How do I draw an ellipses? Oh, I know how to do it. I have a circle ruler. Special ruler. Radial curve? Circle. Concentric circle. Oh no, that's not what I want. Oh, maybe it... the heck? Oh, there we go. Love when they don't have anything to write, so they just take screenshots and make it girl. Yeah, really, social media has kind of, it's become a huge crutch for journalists, I've noticed. How do I move this? Okay, give me that. Literally all they do is that. Excuse me, how do I move this? Let me move the thing. Oh my god. Why won't you move? There we go. Also, this is Animal Crossing. Yeah, I remember that little melody in there. Alright, here we go. This looks about right to me. Okay. Oh, that did... Why did it not snap to the ruler? That was so embarrassing. It looked like I was gonna do it so good, and then it did not. Hey, yo, ruler, why are you not snapping to? What the heck? Hold on, it turned this color at some point. Let's fix that. I don't know what that means, but I think that means it won't snap to anything. What is this one? I'm not familiar with this little tune. 2913. Emerald Woodlands Atrian Odyssey. Never played that one. I hear it's pretty good, though. No, I should really do... Is this on the same layer? It is on the same layer. Alright, new layer. And then we'll do this. Not familiar with that either. It's a JRPG, from what I know. That's about it. With apparently some jazzy undertones. It's pretty good. I do love me some fantasy JRPG with jazz in it. It just doesn't seem like it should work, but it always does. Got a quote from me yet? Oh yeah, I can look at that. Don't worry about it. I mean, I'm assuming just based off of historically how it's been. Your avatar is very easy to work with here, so I can probably just do the icon price again for the that I normally do. And then since I like repurpose some of the assets for the posing and such. Well, what did I do for the what did I do for it last time when I had this similar arrangement when I repurposed some of the, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. For the bust commissions, I do them for 25, and with the second pose, shouldn't be too much of an alteration, so I can do that at 10, 35. I mean, we could just do the same for that, because I think that is about the same thing. Yeah, I'll clutch the two bust icon, one of them alter. Yeah, we'll do the, I'll call it 35, like the other one we were doing for your humanoid form. For the two images, one with the altered pose, as it were. Potatoes. Ugh. Do I have it? Oh yeah, I can erase this line. Send that in a moment. No need to rush it though. Yeah. Just do it whenever you want. I still gotta finish a friend's commission anyway. I'm like, it's not even gonna be that hard. It'll take like 2 seconds. And then I gotta finish a portrait for my mother for free. Can you believe that? Can't believe this. I can't. What does she do? Bring me into the world? Raise me of her own volition for multiple years? Like, what's up with that? Special ruler. Parallel lines. And like this. And we'll do that. What circumstance could this song possibly appear in a JRPG? I'm so curious. Truly bizarre. Oh no, I should put these on. I should put it on a different layer. No. Sent, thank you. Appreciate it. I will update the Fantasy Tavern counter when I complete that. I don't like doing it beforehand. Go live in the morning, but I can use the Halloween outfit for it since we are playing Escape the Backrooms. Yeah, that's good. Repurpose the assets. It's good. Somebody made them, didn't they? Might as well use them. Alright, then put this here. And now I can hide this ruler. Entry made for October. I did see that. It's a pretty good one. I did like it. Yeah, and Hoyo. Then I gotta erase the lid. Oh, I can reuse parallel lines too. Get this ruler out of here. I don't think I need it anymore. Let's see how many planks. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then like a little sliver. Alright, I can do that. This would be like a 90-degree. I wouldn't know. That doesn't. Well, is that how that would work? Let's do another one just to see. No, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I guess it would be how that works. Is that how that would work? What is perspective? I think that's how it would work. I don't like the look of it though, so I'm going to not do that because this just looks better to me with what I'm trying to do. Figure out if I want to do a Yule outfit or not. Ugh. For the baby Jesus. And the Sinterklaas. And what have you. Alright, let's do parallel lines at a 90-degree angle from here. I think this is gonna work. Alright, let's do that. Baby Jesus, I'm a heathen, man. Yeah, I figured. I don't much subscribe to the Jesus train myself. Especially since apparently that's not even his real birthday. It's like, what the heck are we even doing here, guys? Wasn't he born in like April or something? I gotta look this up.
When was Jesus born?
It's not stated, but they agree a date of birth between 6 BC and 4 BC. So we don't even have a year, and we're trying to pinpoint it to the day? The reason for December 25th is that it is exactly 9 months after March 25th, the traditional date of his crucifixion. Interesting, I'm learning. Still doesn't mean that's your birthday, but like that's fine. I think more along the lines of being a fir tree or ornament. Yeah, I didn't expect you to put on like a robe and in a beard. Unless, no. Christian Christmas is in December, because that is when Yule is. They took the holiday over so they could assimilate the pagans into their religion. Yeah, I know this part. I heard this one before. I don't know from where, but I do recall this. Same thing with Easter and the celebration of Ishtar. Can't we just leave them alone, those pagans? What's going on? Like, what's the deal, dude? Leave us alone, that would be great. I think my webcomic should appeal to you, where the the allegory of sort of the Crusade era Catholicism being represented by these Cardinal Knights, that should be appealing to you. They're the bad guys in this story. I mean, look at him. Look at this freaking... Look at this low angle. Does this guy not look like he's an evil bastard to you? Crusade-era Catholicism is so funny, because it's just like every fantasy story. It just becomes that. Even Berserk, one of my favorite stories, if not my favorite story, is a pointed hat. Yeah, that too. I did notice that when I was designing these guys. I'm like, oh, this is like perfect. And they're racist? Awesome. The character design is all coming together. And they're hiding in a basement. True. I'm pulling out all of the visual language that we have here in America to indicate these guys are not very cool dudes. It's so rare that I actually draw this dude's jawline. Just because I just need a reference for where the beard's gotta go. Usually I just draw the beard on it. I was like, next you're gonna tell me the protagonist is some kind of magic user? What? No. Yes. Like, easily. And the magic is cool. And good, but they don't like that. They don't see it that way. So it's like it's the whole thing. The classic fantasy thing. The paladins are actually huge dillweeds and the magic is actually good. Stop trying to kill people. What the heck is this song? This is full-on tavern vibes. Get me in the Google, I gotta see it. 4117. Morning Frost, Unravel. I've heard Unravel is a great game. Zoom, 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 zoom. What is this? Unravel is a great game. I should play that one. It's one of the few times that EA actually did anything good, which is let somebody else With your zooming? What do you mean? I have a dial. It's so easy. I do. You should be. You should feel lucky that I don't do speed paints, because that would be insufferable. Some people flip their canvas a lot during speed paints. Mine would just be freaking zooming in and out the entire time. Speed paints when they have the spins. Oh yeah, my god. The people who... There's a way to record your screen for speed paints where it doesn't incorporate all of your canvas movements, and every time somebody doesn't do that, and you can tell they're new to doing speed paints, it's like, oh my god, dude. How did you think anybody would want to watch this? Please learn how to do that. Please learn how to record your window in a way that it doesn't do that. Download a program, anything. It would take you one search on Reddit for being like, hey, how do I do this without, like, making everybody contract vertigo immediately? Just develop it. People out there know things. You can ask them. Clip Studio is pretty good. They have, if you go into this edit window, or is it the file? Yeah, the file one. You can do time-lapse. And the way they do it is they record each stroke that you make. Not like an actual video recording of the screen, it's like each little line that you draw gets recorded. So that's good, because it doesn't account into, like, spinning around your canvas at all. It's a very clever way they do it. It also keeps down the file size, I'm assuming, for the video. Clever little guys, those Clip Studio ones. Those developers. Well, they were clever. Then they started doing stuff like subscription model, who's down? And then everyone was like, no! No! Stop! Burn them! Kill them! It's like, well, you made a mistake. They were smart, though. They didn't transition fully into a subscription model. You can still buy Clip Studio Paint without having to buy their stupid Adobe competitor model. I don't know why they even tried to do that. That's like the whole point of your program, is so people don't have to deal with Adobe subscriptions. Clip Studio. You should know this. It's literally all anybody talks about when talking about your program. It's like, oh yeah, it's pretty good for painting, and also it's not Adobe. Yeah, I'm sold. Apparently Photoshop is better, according to a lot of industry professionals, for like line art and stuff, but I'm already so slow at line art that I'm pretty sure I would get the same results. I spend so much time on it. Is this a cat? Am I reading cat language? I knew it. I can speak their ways. I've been studying up on my cat recently. Hello, every nyan. How are you? Fine, thank you. That's what cats say, if you watch that one anime clip on repeat like I do. I wish I were a bird. Hold on. What is going on here? There we go. I was thinking about Unraveled, because it's like one of those co-op games that came out during the era when those were kind of blowing up a little bit. You ever play Brothers? A Tale of Two Sons? I played that one with my nephew. That was a fun game, except for when it wasn't, but I'm not going to get into that part, because that's like a spoiler. And I still, I think that game should still be experienced in full, if you haven't experienced it. It was made by that same studio, I think, where the developer was at the Game Awards and he was like, "Fuck the Oscars!" It's the best. Love that guy. Absolute legend and crazy person, by the sounds of it. And he's right. The Oscars are dookie garbage, like all the time. I've seen it but not played. I think it's a very good co-op experience. I believe he also made It Takes Two, him in his studio, which is another co-op game, so you can kind of get their whole bag based on their portfolio. And I hear that one's like one of their best ones yet. I have not played that one. I want to play It Takes Two, because it seems very fun, based on what I've seen. What the hell kind of hand have I drawn? What angle is this? Hold on. It'll be like this, maybe? Yeah, that seems to be what I'm doing. Okay. Hellbadger with a PC. Mr. Kitty laid on the keyboard and broke stuff. Alright, no worries. I'll let you deal with that. Does this hand look okay? It's, I mean, it looks okay, but I demand better of myself. I'm worth it. His hand is too small, that's another issue. That's the one... That's an issue I've been having recently. I've been making the hands too small. What the hell are you doing? Hold on, what the heck? Select that again. Where are you going? Sometimes I make necks too short. No, I mean long. Gotta shorten them. Very recently, it's been making hands too small. I don't know where that started coming up, but it has. How are you? Fine. Oh, great. The video's clip is stuck in my head now. Amazing. Love that for me. Object. How do I rotate this? Excuse me. There's usually like a point to rotate this. Can I like, Oh, here it is. Oh, don't do that. There we go. Found it. It's a little sneaky one hiding over there. The disease. Let's see how this looks. A little too... Whoops! What did I do? All right. Raise that up. You raise me up. Like that Josh guy said. I don't even think he wrote that song. Josh Groban? Is that his name? I don't know. I know he sang the songs on the Polar Express movie, which is a weird movie. Every time I see the Polar Express movie, the worse it gets for me. I don't know if that's a normal experience for people. But like the more I watch the Polar Express, the more I realize it literally just does not have a story for like 90% of it. It's got Tom Hanks voice acting like 40 characters, so that's pretty fun. I do like. It's got a Steven Tyler cameo for no reason. It's an elf on a. He's an elf on another elf on a unicycle. And that is something I will never forget about that movie because it's so weird that it has that. He sings "Rockin' on Top of the World," and he's Steven Tyler as an elf. How tall is Steven Tyler normally?
Steven Tyler height.
I don't do meters. Why is Bing using meters? I hate this. He's 5'8". Okay, so he's like an elf normally anyway, so I guess it wasn't even joking. 5'8" is a perfectly average height. Give me those freedom units. Hey, I don't know, freaking Bing was like, you like meters, right? No. What the hell are you talking about? I can't make too many height jokes because I'm only 5'11", which is like the most embarrassing height you could be because you're almost a tall guy. You can almost put 6 feet on your driver's license, but you can't unless you're lying while using Bing anyway. I haven't changed my default browser for Microsoft Edge. And I'm just kind of using Microsoft Edge to maneuver right now for some reason. Because Google Chrome, or not Chrome, I have Opera open. And Opera saves your tabs, which seems good at first, but if you're someone like me, then you accumulate like 400 tabs. And I'm looking at it right now, I probably have like 30 to 40 tabs open on Microsoft, or not Microsoft, on Opera GX. So it gets rough out here, and I'm using Microsoft Edge to hopefully keep me a little bit honest and cut down on some of my tabs that I keep open. I have so many tabs open, it's not even healthy. I've heard it's a sign of, like, ADHD to have a lot of tabs open all the time, and if that's any indication, then, like, I think, like, that's at least one tendency that they and I share. Whoops, I need parallel line. Parallel line, thank you. I have 13 tabs open in Opera right now. That's amateur number. We need 6. Wait, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a sliver. Okay. I'm pretty sure my Google Chrome app on my phone doesn't even count my tabs anymore because of how many I have open. My PC hates me if I have too much open in Opera. Then maybe that's what mine is doing. No, it's got to be my internet. I was thinking it would be my PC that's slowed today because of the tab things that were going on earlier. But it was happening on my phone, too, when I was just on YouTube. So I think it's like, I think it is just my internet acting funny recently. Funny like a clown as well. Does this look like a hand to you? Hold on. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. I need to fix this line, maybe? Maybe this one. That looks better, I think. I think the knuckle's too far back. Let's bring it up a sec. A sec? A smidge. You can't bring up things for a second. I guess you can, but that's not what I'm doing. Let's draw... I guess... Do we draw his beard? I usually do that to shape where his face is, just because it's helpful. Merge, hide, ruler, turn down this a little more. Wait, where the hell are my glasses, brother? I just want to see colors like the other kids. That's all I want. Everybody else sees colors normally. Mom, why can't I have an iPhone too? And by iPhone, I mean eye that sees color correctly. I was actually never one of those kids. My parents should have considered themselves lucky in that regard. I was never a kid that begged for a phone. I freaking hated the idea of having a phone for the longest time. And then when I did get one, when I finally got a phone, it was by force because my parents wanted me to contact them when I was at work and stuff and driving around. And I got a track phone. Most people probably don't even know what that is, but it's garbage and a piece of trash, and it literally has one function if you're trying to use it reliably, and that is to call people. And I still hated it. I hate having phones, man. Anything I can't do on a tablet is going to immediately stress me out. I don't want to talk to people. Ew. Gross. What was the song? I like it. Bring it to me. 5827. Red Leaves and Bird Songs. Atelier Ryza. What's with all these JRPGs having good music? It's like their whole thing, you would think. Now, Atelier Ryza I am familiar with for two reasons. And they're both a lady's thighs. And that's literally it. It's funny, too, because everyone talks about how that franchise was on the verge of not having any more entries. And then that artist came out with that character design, and he literally saved the franchise with thick thighs. That's so funny to me. I had to buy my phone myself at 16 when I got a job, so I could make sure I could call if something happened to and from work. Yeah, that sounds about similar to the reason I got it. It was just like literally because I had to contact people if something were to happen while I was doing stuff out and about. I didn't want to do it, but you know, it's like, I guess it makes sense if I get kidnapped or something. I don't know who was going to kidnap me in high school, although I did only weigh about 120 pounds since I was 16. So somebody could probably kidnap me now, that's a thing. That's something I've said out loud. Don't act on it. Someone could probably literally, they could lift it, and the average human being could lift me up and put me inside a duffel bag and I couldn't do anything about it. Help! I can tell he stores Axe body spray in here. That's a fate worse than death. Getting kidnapped by somebody who puts you in a bag where they store their Axe body spray. I would probably just shoot. I would hold my breath until I couldn't breathe anymore. I ain't letting you kidnap me. If you're an Axe body spray user, no, no, no. Hold on. I simply must acquire a tissue. I will go do that. One moment. It's getting bad out here. It's gonna get real embarrassing if I don't do that. 1 minute. I gotta do this. I'll bring my phone though, so you can smack talk me, you can do whatever you want, you can say whatever you feel, and I can't respond. I'll just purely be able to read it. Here I go. I'm back. Oh. And just listen to how clear the passages are now. I can smell the world. That's still bright red. We do not want him to have bright red hair. That's just not his character. There's another lady in this chapter who has that, but not this guy. Welcome back, thank you. Whoops. I always think it's funny when concept artists make overly horny character designs. Because the developers almost always just like let them keep it in. Like the Dark Souls director and the guy who designed Guinevere, the big boobed lady from Dark Souls 1. Miyazaki's all like, I just didn't have the heart to tell him to change it. He seemed so happy with her design. Stardew again, nice. Got that ear for it. I could not spot Stardew music like that. I could probably spot Dark Souls music like this. I should play a Dark Souls game on stream, even though I plan on playing Lies of P after I beat Slenderman. Whenever that happens. I don't know, dude. It's gonna take a while if any indication from the past is going to maintain any consistency there. Thousands of hours? Yeah, that's usually how that goes for people who play Stardew. You either play like 3 hours or 3,000. This isn't really my type of game, or I live here now. I turn off the game and I see pixels still floating around me. Kinda. So I've been thinking about it. There's like the whole, because I was thinking about all the romance quests in Stardew that you can do. And I was thinking about it, because there's like this, there's been a talk. I hate AI use in most things. But AI, there's been one use that was interesting to me. Companies should not do this, but I think it would be interesting if like an indie studio tried it and made something interesting out of the concept. Because if a AAA studio did this, it would like immediately become a thing used to cut corners and make a bunch of garbage, regurgitated content. But if like an indie studio did a thing where they used an AI language model to like reactively respond to things that you say to it in a realistic manner, I think that could be cool. Like if you just used an AI language, because they can retain certain numbers of responses that you have in like their long-term memory. So you could have a character in a game like, I don't know, like a dating sim or anything, like a visual novel that you could type a response into. And they could respond to you within certain parameters that you establish for a character, and then they could remember what you said, and it would be interesting, I think. Like if you had like some kind of psychological visual novel where you had to accuse somebody of murder, I think it would be pretty cool. And you could like tell them why you think they are who they are or who they're not. Like I said, if a AAA studio did this, like immediately. They would just use it to recycle like quest content and just be like, yeah, just make them, they'd make the NPCs say whatever. Who cares? I don't care. We don't have to write anything. Make the AI do it. But if a talented studio did stuff with that, I think it would be pretty cool. I have a video for you. Let me find it. Ooh. It's like the one application for AI that I've seen recently that looks like it could be interesting. Outside of, you know, like medical sciences. Medical science AI is a completely different beast. Beast! You know what they didn't figure out in medical science? How to make me stop voice cracking. What's up with that? I thought puberty was supposed to stop. Actually, I don't like her face being obscured here. Let's make the ponytail go this way. I want the lady in the shot. Could you move the lady? Excuse me. Cut. We need the lady in the shot. Cameraman, what the hell are you doing? No, don't. What are you doing, camera guy? No. What, you're doing a Dutch angle now? Stop doing that. Stop. This looks ridiculous. Get out of here. Thank you. I don't pay you to improvise. I pay you to zoom in and out way too much, like a Michael Bay movie. Is he the one that does that? It's usually when they do like fake helicopter cam in movies, is when you see the zoom in and out, like whoosh, whoosh, they're like focusing in on a car chase or something. A video. All right, let me look at it. We'll also DM you. All right, I'll just click on it right now. And then pause it. Now call me Kevin. I know this guy. This detective game uses AI characters with randomly generated conversation. Wow, that's like exactly the thing I said 3 months ago. Wow, I'm not original at all, am I? Props to whoever had the stroke of genius to add voice input, then give the characters the dumbest name. I haven't even read the video, but that sounds great. He's getting away with murder because I can't pronounce his name. That's awesome. Thank you for the vid. I will watch that. I can't believe that was literally down to the type of game that I was talking about, like accusing people of murder. What the hell? Did I just get matrixed? Am I getting incepted right now? I love Call Me Kevin, he's a cool dude. I like his content. Does do a Sims playthrough to sleep? Yeah, I do that with a lot of YouTubers. I listen to this guy called Northern Lion, basically for all of my sleep routine. Zelda. I knew it. It was a Skyward Sword song. The Lumpy Pumpkin. How do I remember the Lumpy Pumpkin song, dude? What the? I haven't played Skyward Sword in years. Like, since it came out. I told you, I could pick out Zelda songs pretty good. I have the deer leader in the kitchen, the deer leader. We reference Call Me Kevin in our wedding vows, that's awesome. Hi Greenman, hello Mask, welcome in. I can't believe I remember the Lumpy Pumpkin song. It's not even a major area in the game. You don't even have to go there, like, ever. It was a memorable location. That it was. I can't fault it for... I can't say that as that is one of its faults. Is not being memorable. I do remember the quest and the soup deliveries. It wasn't food poisoning. It's the flu. Ah, I'm sorry to hear it. But also, I'm like a little relieved at the same time. I don't know. Which one do you think is better? Reminds me of Malon Ranch. It is a Zelda farm song, so that makes sense. Similar vibes. The vibes. Neither. I feel all that. You know, that's probably the best response that you could have given to that question. Which would you prefer, the flu or food poisoning? Neither, dude. They both fucking suck. Idiot. So, you know what? You're right, actually. I feel silly for asking. Pretty sure you have to go there for a quest. You need to get rupees off the Shan. Do you have to do that? I don't remember if you have to. I just remember the side quest. And the fact that everybody draws fan art of the lady who works there. What's her name? I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, I don't remember her name, but I've seen this lady. The heart container, that makes sense. Kina, yeah, that's the one. It's so easy to be... to get fan art made of your characters. This is like the most minor NPC in the game. And she's just cute lady with dress on. And then the community's like, oh, whoa! Best girl, best favorite, best one, the best in the game. I'm gonna draw her 8,000 times. It's so easy, dude. If your series that you've made as an independent creator is not popular, have you considered making a cute girl in a dress just literally show up ever in your story? It might save you. You never know. It might save your life one day. I think you're muted. I think I might have been. How long was that like that? Oh, man. What was the last thing you heard me say? God, I just made fun of Swan yesterday for doing that, and now here I am. Being an idiot. Anyway, I was saying no. I did not know they had went full premium because I didn't even know what that meant. I said I would normally pirate my anime, and that you might have to engage in that practice as well. And if I do support a series, I buy the Blu-ray, alright? Talking about Lumpy Pumpkin Girl? Really, that far back? What the heck? I don't even remember what I was saying back that far. I probably said a lot more stuff, but I have since forgotten. You can't let me go on a monologue and then expect me to remember what I said for the whole thing. But it was very insightful and poignant, I'm sure. I'm still getting Ruby recommendations on Twitter? Like, why? I don't even watch it, bro. Stop. I have not seen it. I don't even click on the fan art anymore because I've seen too much of it already. I don't want it. Stop it. I don't care what your fan design for Ruby is anymore, or Weiss. Weiss? I don't even know how they pronounce her name in there. I don't care what your fanship is, or your complaints about the movie. I know so much about the Ruby community without having seen a bit of it, simply because Twitter thinks I'm obsessed with it. It's absurd. Dunk gunk. What is this? This is a goofy little song. 121.30. The Fungal Way. Ah, Hollow Knight, yes. The game that everybody's getting increasingly upset about the more time passes. Honestly, I'm starting to feel them. I was right there defending Team Cherry. Like, hey, they're indie developers, alright? They can work in silence if they want to, but like, bro, we have not got a single update about Silksong in like 4 years, or what? It's probably more. What year are we on in the Silksong drought? It literally just feels like they do not care at this point. And even if that's not the case, and they're actually just being like hyper ambitious, which is probably more likely, they should say anything. It's ridiculous. That Nintendo Indie World thing happened, and that was probably the worst thing that could have happened for Team Cherry, because everyone was like, oh, another day without Silksong, here we go, another event where they shaft us yet again. Silksong isn't real. It's a social experiment. Used to drum up video game hype. And at this point, I'm starting to believe it. Alright, let's flip him and see what we're working with. That looks pretty good. I think it'll look better when the lady is here. Get the lady in the panel. Merge. Now I got no clue what this is. This seems like something that would show up. Is this like Picross on the DS or something? Like, what is this? 124.39. Tip, tip, tip from Ooblets. Yeah, every word of that made it less clear what that was from, actually. Ooblets. That sounds like something I would produce while under the effects of this illness. Ooblets is a cute game. I probably ruined it then with that image in your mind. I haven't played, but I watched someone play it. Is it like a puzzle game? It strikes me, this music strikes me as puzzle game type music. Oh, kind of a farming thing, huh? Her face does not look like this, and I don't know why it does here. Give me the reference sheet. I should just have this open at all times. Yeah, she's got like a pointed one in this one, but it's rounded in the check. I gotta consistently draw her. Then it's for more round here. I'll just stick with the rounded one. I'm gonna have to go back and fix that one panel where her face is like unnecessarily pointy. Game about farming, creatures, and adventure. The game's description. Well, that's just about everything, I think. Everything a game could need. Except for a girl in a cute dress. Your game needs one. I'm sorry to tell you, if you haven't spent the resources required to make one of those, your game is going to sell worse. I'm just telling you. Them's the facts. A potential spam call. Awesome. Get out of here. I'm using my phone for chat. I can't deal with your spam. Cute blobby art style with a soft color palette. That I feel like I could definitely figure it out. If not for the puzzle game element, which is apparently not there, I think the art style for sure communicates very well through the song. It reminds me, I'm guessing, here, you know what, I'm gonna say Snipper Clips, and then I'm gonna see how close the art style is to that. Oh, I have seen this before. And also, it's nothing like Snipper Clips, by the way. Yeah, no, I remember digging this art style, for sure. That's a cool, every 3D model looks dope in this game. It looks like the Untitled Goose Game is what it looks like. think she needs to be a little smaller. Here you go, Zotan. What is this? Ooh! Thank you. That's all I gotta say. Do not open the account on stream? Okay, thank you. I wasn't going to. I normally don't open links on stream, so specifically for that reason. But this is nice. Can I follow this one? Yeah, I'm following this one. There we go. Golly. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through some of the other art. And based on their banner, which is death from Puss in Boots, they have experience with being a furry, which explains why their art is so good. There's muscular elf women here too? Alright, this is like the best account. Got everything, everyone's better than me and already does what I want with it. They're living my dream. I can't believe this. They got Lady D over here, because of course they do. Yeah, I will be looking at this account later, I think. How many followers they got? 207, makes sense. I'm glad that there are other kindred spirits like me out there. Who like the muscular mommies. Well, I almost dropped my chat, and also, which is my phone, on the floor. You know, all of my webcomics are like falling. They're updating like right now. I gotta go read the pages. I'll do it later though. Obviously not gonna just read webcomics on stream. Unless... no, I shouldn't. Ugh. I think it would be cool, I know some people have mentioned this on the Reddito, to review Canvas series on Webtoon and Tapas or wherever they are. Not the originals, because like everybody already talks about the originals. You can find a million videos about Lore Olympus and why it sucks, but also why it's great. That's not the one I'm talking about. Unholy Blood, people already know what that is. I'm talking about the independent stuff. And you could use it like an elevation thing, you know, like an artist help artist type deal. Like, I will talk about your series if you want me to. If you'll allow me. Like, you DM the person, obviously, and then ask about it. Like, hey, I enjoy your series, would you let me review it on my channel? And then you could start talking, you could use it, I would probably just use it if I did that type of content to ramble about writing intricacies that I think I've learned, but have not put into practice directly. So, you know, it'd be interesting. I think. I bet there's people out there that do that already, but I don't see it. Usually people only do that to hate on them. From what I see. It's like, you won't believe this garbage Canvas webcomic. And in their defense, usually it is probably worth criticizing. I believe one of those videos that I saw was about some, like, horrible, like, toxic student-teacher romance-type webcomic that did borderline seem really uncomfortable. I don't know if it was actually about the characters' ages at some point, but I remember a video coming out about this. It's like, this is the worst Canvas comic I've ever read. And that was, like, the video. But I'm thinking about the other type. Real helping real. Real supporting real. Find people who make good series and talk about them. Also, Bask, I don't know what you were talking about opening the account on stream because of titty warding. I didn't see a single one. I was ready for it. It looks like they keep stuff hidden on their Patreon, so it's like, I don't think I gotta worry about it. Ew, they draw dudes? Disgusting. Unfollowed. Oh, never mind. They drew Armstrong. Alright, that's like the one buff dude that I can appreciate. We'll stick with that. Armstrong is a good lad. We have the same hairstyle. Huh? There's like no nudity on there. At least I assume that's what you were talking about. If you just mean the fact that the women are well endowed, like, I think Twitch is fine with that. I still won't open it on stream because that would require me to do that manually, and that's effort I don't want to put into the world. But I think it would be TOS friendly. Whoops, this is the wrong layer. I need to make a new one. Do retweets not show up? Oh, you know what I did? I clicked, I think, to their media tab. Just like out of habit. Let me check. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, no, you're right. The retweets do be showing up. Whenever I go to a Twitter art account, I just click on the media tab, like almost instinctively, just so I don't have to deal with whatever they're liking or commenting on. I'm like, I just want to see the JPEGs. Show me the JPEGs that you've made. That's my bad. I forgot I even did that until right now, just because it's like a habit. How long have we spent on this panel? Like the whole stream? I think so. No, we drew this over here. We drew like a other thing, at least one other thing. I'm not completely useless as an artist with horrible time management. I don't have bad time management, I'm just bad at using my time in an expedient manner. I'm just too slow. That's the problem. Alright, let's draw the face of the lady. We're gonna have to redo it here, though, because I've moved her around. Well, she doesn't look like Princess Peach, so we're gonna have to fix that mouth that I just... BRB, alright. I thought I told you you're not allowed to do that. To go do other things. Like, what are you doing? Ugh. You know, I prefer the sore throat angle of these kind of illnesses as opposed to the lung ones, because it feels like it's hard to breathe, it's annoying. At least with the sore throat, even though it does feel like that I did a challenge where I tried to see how long I could keep a fire in my mouth. At least that's not, like, uncomfortable in terms of, like, am I gonna die? I don't feel like I'm gonna die when I have a sore throat. But if I have even, like, if I get slightly winded because of a cold, I'm just like, oh, it's over. I'm gonna suffocate. I have anxiety about that kind of thing, man. That's like my one health anxiety trigger is like my heartbeat. Well, there's two. My heartbeat, if it gets too fast, I'm like, oh god, here it comes. This is the big one. And then like my ability to breathe easily. So if my immune system compromises my lungs, it's over. I'm a nervous wreck the whole time. This eye is huge. Hold on, I gotta fix that. Ooh, Pokemans. Specifically Gen 4. Ooh. I was not prepared for this to be a remix. I did not notice until just now. Is this part of the remake? Is this in, like, what do they call Shining Diamond? And Pearl? I did not play those, mainly because I've played so much Gen 4 that playing it again just did not interest me. And also they did the thing where they could have gave it the new Pokemon art style where the people look like people, But they didn't. They made them look like weird little chibi monstrosities. And I was like, I don't know, man. You had a chance to fully realize Cynthia for me as an actual character and not just a collection of pixels on the screen, and you didn't do it. You messed up, Game Freak, you messed up. I'll just go back to staring at B. She's the Pokemon trainer with the abs, so it's like, well, I guess they did just design this one for me then, huh? I don't think there's a true muscle mommy in Pokemon, though, which is surprising to me, because you'd think they know their demographic is like a bunch of weirdos on the internet who draw fan art of any woman that shows up in a trailer the moment it launches. So I'm surprised they haven't hit that archetype yet. They did Goth Lady recently for that, for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Like goth pop star or whatever. Punk rock star? I don't know what she is. I never played Sun and Moon, I'll be honest with you. I hear it's great. But they got that one out of the way. They did emo, punk, scene girl, goth girl, all in one kinda. They like blended her into everything. And we're not even gonna talk about, what is her name, Melanie? Is that her name? Like, if you thought they were pushing the limits with Wick from Pokemon, good God. They saw the public reception of Wick and they were like, alright, what if we just do that, but double it? What do you mean double it? Double it. Alright. I'm not sure what you mean by that, boss, but I'll try my best. Yeah, there's definitely no chance Slenderman is happening today. I'm feeling ill more ill by the second. It's getting awful. He would kill me so fast. Halfway through the run, I would just be tempted to run into his arms to end it early. Hold on, good song alert, I have to check. 147.17. Yeah, this did sound like Xenoblade. I think I remember hearing this in one of those 3-hour compilations that I've queued up before. I'm so glad Nintendo and Monolith Soft are basically buddied up now, because the more Xenoblade content we get, the better. If only to move past the fact that 2 exists. 2 is fine, but it does exist, and that means it is allowed to be criticized. And I will make my thoughts known. Like how it's one of the most lyingest games to ever lie to you. Like every battle mechanic that the game talks to you about through text is just basically wrong. Even the people who made the game, or at least localized the translations for the mechanics, they didn't even understand how the game worked. There's too many mechanics they didn't know. I think it's an even funnier example of that than how they messed up the localization for Fire Emblem. One of them, I forget the name. Or like they would just localize entire character conversations, and then they would just reduce it down to an ellipses. That's like the most egregious example of bad localizing that I've ever seen in my life. And I don't think anything will top it. It's so bad. These two characters, these two assassins, they have a shared lifestyle. They're gonna empathize with each other over that. Or, wouldn't it be funny if these two stoic characters didn't say anything? Like, shut up, get out of here. There's been an argument in the past over whether localization or translation should be preferred. I would prefer translation, even if the original game's content like seems a little quote-unquote boring if you're trying to suit it towards a particular demographic. I don't care. That's the idea, that's the vision that the developers had in mind. Don't localize it to be stupid, like with you Nintendo Treehouse weirdos. I would prefer translation with localization references. Yeah, that's what I would prefer as well. Not localization with translation, with maybe like, what is the word? Allusions. Like, this is what the game might have said a little bit. It might have touched on this theme in the original, but you'll never know. Sergeant Frog did that as well. Whoops, here we go. Alright, let's check this without the line art. Or not the line art, without the sketch layer. It looks pretty good, I think. He looks suitably upset about the situation. She looks suitably surprised about the situation, and also upset in a different way. I think we can move on to another panel. God, I could never be an actual... There's people that work in the webtoon industry, and they're like, yeah, I draw about 60 panels a week. It's like, what the hell? What the hell? You're absolutely insane. Of course, they do all the tricks. They use the 3D backgrounds. They make asset sheets, and they shift character faces in perspective to suit the scene a little bit. You know, they cut the corners that they need to. But like, even if I cut corners in the way that every webtoon professional does, I feel like the most I could get out is still maybe like 20 panels a week. Like, I'm still so slow. Alright, let's see. Let's draw the vertical... this little upwards angle panel here. I do want to try and see if I can even manage this perspective, so let's give it a shot. See if I can use my alt and be good at art for about an hour, like I did the other stream. That was cool for me. I don't normally do that, get stuff done on the first draft, so to have it happen multiple times in a row, nuts. I was like, this must be what concept artists feel like. Where they just bang something out. Yeah, here you go. I feel like I should know this song. Oh, wait, yeah, now I got it. That little note there, got it. They gave it away. This is another, what is it? Yeah, Sakuna song. Ugh. I need to just go downstairs after stream and just open the refrigerator and then just stand there for an hour. I need to be refreshed. I think that's the only way that'll do it. I need a hard reboot at this point. Kill this clone and start over. Fresh air can help. Yeah, I could do that. It's a little breezy out there, but I did just say I would stick myself in the refrigerator, so maybe I'll do that anyway. It'll be a 2-for-1 deal. That's what I usually, yeah, I really don't leave the house, do I? I should do that. Maybe I'll finally see what my neighbors look like. Nah, I'm gonna close my eyes the whole time, just to avoid it, if I can. Oh god, I forgot. Give me that. Whoops. Cancel that. That's out of here. I mean, so far this is looking alright. He's looking a little Darth Vader-y, which is not entirely outside of this realm of design for this character. He does kind of just look. He's got the pointy helmet. Darth Vader does not have a pointy helmet, but he's got like these things that go down to the side. He's got the side flaps. This is a fun panel. I think I like this one. I think I'm gonna like how this one turns out. I have to give this a little bit of depth, though. So it's not just like a paper-thin sheet on his shoulder. There we go. No, would that be a wrinkle there? Would there? I don't know. We'll just do this one here. Oh boy. This is gonna be a fun line to draw. Unless I just nailed it, let's see. Could this work? Nah. It's gotta be one fluid motioned as well. I'm not gonna go back and painstakingly craft it. Is that good enough? It might be good enough. The old good enough. The old college, eh. Oops. Alright, let's fix this. I gotta do that again. There we go. It's turning out pretty okay, I would think. I think we're getting somewhere decent. Am I good at drawing again? I think my ult is charging. I'll have to make good use of it. First draft mode engaged. Release restraint level 1. If you haven't seen Hellsing Ultimate, you should probably do that. That's a very good show. And it's about beating up Nazis, so it's like, it's pretty much one of the best Media that involves beating up Nazis is always, it's just classic entertainment. Like, if you need a villain that requires literally no exposition to describe why they should be defeated, just put some Nazis in your movie. The list that forever grows, it's on my list, and never shrink, yeah. The lists never shrink. It happens for every form of media. I'll get around to that, surely. And then you say to yourself, well, actually, I'm gonna beat Slender before I do anything else. And now I'm stuck in a Slender purgatory. And there's like so many Victoria's Secret models here, you have no idea. Not because of like, that's what I think happens in purgatory, but because like they're all Slender. You know, I had a whole thing going on. Just -2 the joke and we can move on. Let's see what this looks like without line art, or without the sketch layer. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to slim on this sleeve on down. There's the hand. We're gonna make this grip on to the soul. Please. Just one sentence without dying. That's all I ask. Did Master say BRB and then die? I was wondering what happened to it. He's probably at school or something. That's usually what it is. Getting another very sketchy lunch, which he should not be eating from that establishment anymore. I know it wasn't food poisoning, but he has described raw chicken. Maybe his flu got to him. Yeah, that's a good point. I've been describing my own illness, which is probably just a common cold, but I do feel awful with it. So he's probably feeling way worse at this point. Is the hand too small again? Well, actually, it would be higher than this one, so maybe it's good that it's this size here. Whoa. Whoops, whoops, whip, whip, whip. Accidental zoom? Oh, and I get to draw these little bits. I haven't drawn these in a while. Have I been forgetting to do that? Hold on, I gotta open up the other page and see if I forgot to draw his little finger bits. His little pointies on there. Just another little annoying detail I gave myself to keep track of, I suppose. Oh, I did. There's no pointy little wing bits on his fingers. Okay, I'm gonna have to put those in. I don't even know why I put these here. They just kind of look nice, I think. I forgot I put this on this fool. He's the important one. He's got to have little bits on him to indicate that his armor is special. Or something, I don't know. Now I'm just looking at all the other little hand details I forgot. His gloves are a lot more intricate than I was paying attention to. I think that's the only panel we need to put them on. This one I can kind of get away with it because the knuckles are like foreshortened a little bit, so I think I could just hide it. Alright, good thing I remembered to fix that. Oh, hello, my dog. How are you doing? You don't normally come up here. How are you doing? Just petting the boy. Probably means you want something, don't you? Do you have to go outside, perhaps? Stream's only got to go on for like a bit, so if you could just like, maybe you just wanted to come up here. I don't know. I'm projecting what he usually wants onto this moment. Maybe he just wants to be nice, just hang out. Yeah, he just laid down by the chair. All right, fine. All right, we could chill like that. That's fine. It's cool. Whatever, dude. I'm not disappointed or anything, like, far from it. I'm just surprised he does not come in here very often anymore. I'd say this panel's turning out pretty good. So, you know what, maybe the buff did activate, which would be nice. I don't know if that was necessarily first draft, but I did spend less time on it than I thought I would. Now these fingers I definitely gotta draw the wing bits on. For these ones I did? Okay, yeah, for these ones too. We gotta draw another dang sword. Ooh, yo. Big eraser, and then put that there. This is a Zelda song. It's not even hard. This game, like, you think I ain't played Twilight Princess 4 billion times? You're not gonna sneak a freaking TP song past me. I was literally yesterday looking up fan comics and fan comic dubs on YouTube. That's how freaking down bad I am for like a sequel to that game. Like, just give me anything, any additional content. I should buy the manga, because I hear the manga's great. Like, just unequivocally good for no reason. And it just finished recently, and by recently probably like a year or two ago by this point. I don't know. But it's like, I gotta get on that. That or like maybe a Linebeck spin-off game. Wouldn't mind that either. Two of the best side characters in the franchise. You got Midna and then you got Linebeck. And they're the top two and it's not even close. Linebeck stole a boat from his girlfriend, and then she tries to kill him for the rest of, like, the Phantom Hourglass game when she shows up. It's great. He's an absolute monster. And it's funny to see him get any comeuppance that he gets. But also, he's got a heart of gold that he probably stole, but it's there nonetheless. And his theme song is an absolute banger, so that also helps. This seems like a song that would show up in that furry game that's popping up. It's not even like a furry, it's like that dinosaur furry game. What is that one? If you watched any Nintendo Direct in the past year, you'll definitely know which one I'm talking about. It's like a dinosaur game, but they're all in school or whatever. There's like a meteor happening or something? I don't know. Apparently it was a game that already existed, but then it was remade. It's a weird story every time I learn something about that game. It's very curious. I have no idea what we're talking about. I'm gonna find it now. Oh, here it is. Yes, Goodbye Volcano High. That's the one. Apparently it's out, so I didn't realize. Yeah, they revamped the game. It was already out in like 2020 or something. I don't remember. Came out, I don't even. It's like, it's so weird. It's like some kind of visual novel. And then they revamped the game and released it again. I have no idea. I'm trying to learn stuff here. A narrative adventure game was released. It was announced on June 20th and released on August 2023. When the heck when is the revamp, though? I'm trying to figure out what that even was. I literally can't figure it out. I'll learn more about that at some point. But I do know that the game was remade at some point, and that's the thing that strikes me as weird about it. Like, what? What do you mean, remade? It came out in 2023, and I can't find any information about its previous iteration. It's a rhythm game. I do remember that from the trailer. I do remember some beats by Dre playing in the little underneath there. My Streamlabs freaking out at me. I need a little circle tool. Time is it? Oh, I'll finish this panel. We'll finish this panel and then I'll call it. so it's gotta be like here. No, it's gotta be like this, maybe? Maybe here. No, maybe like here. And then I think if we draw one more circle for the gauntlet that I have to do here, that ought to do it. And there we go. I did like 2 panels today, but they're 2 pretty good panels, so they're fine with me. Actually, I wanna fix this one. I just looked at it and I decided no. So give me just like a 1 little second. That's better. I think. Oh, now I'm looking at this one and I'm like, oh god, the art thing, it's happening. Oh no. Now I gotta fix it all. There, that looks better. Okay, now I'm good for real though. You know, I think that's a good panel there. Let's flip it actually before we leave. That's not the way you're supposed to do that. Now, see, this is why we do it. His helmet's a little skewed. Let's try fixing that. Transform, skew that a little bit this way. I think that'll have to do. That'll be good enough for me. I will have to clean up this line art. I'm getting a little loosey-goosey with the amount of space I'm leaving between things. I'm gonna have to fix that. But other than that, I think we're gonna call it for today. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yep. Thank y'all for stopping by. Always appreciated, even when I'm dying. The rest of your day, and I hope you feel better soon. Me too. This lung stuff is terrible. And the health anxiety does not help. You know, I could run like a quarter of a mile and get slightly winded, and that'll be enough for the rest of my day to be like, oh god, I'm probably not gonna recover from this one, boys. It's over. Farewell. And then I just like, you know, duty ran for like 2 minutes. But yeah, have a good one. I'm gonna go figure out what to do. I gotta finish up some commission stuff. And then probably go to sleep for 11 years. Like a dragon. So yeah, I'll catch you later. And bye-bye. I gotta type my little thing there. 1 second. Stalling. Here it is. Bye.